What's up, y'all? Welcome back to No Fouls Given, presented by Prize Picks. Of course, I'm Big Waz, joined as always by Danny Green, Paul Pierce. Got another great show lined up for you guys. Let's get right into it, y'all.
Word.
All right, man. As of this recording, Willie Green has officially been fired.
Damn.
Quite unceremoniously.
Damn, cuzzo.
From the New Orleans Pelicans. The writing was kind of on the wall with him.
Yeah.
I seen something this year that I'd never seen before. They had ceased announcing Willie Green as their head coach
I've
during
never
starting lineups at home games.
While he was still working there.
While he was still the head coach.
Why they do that?
Because he was getting booed mercilessly.
Damn.
I didn't know that was the reason. I don't understand why they were.
I'm pretty sure it's because he was just getting booed. He was getting killed.
That's some Nico type shit, right?
Yeah. Nico Harrison, they had put a brand new entrance or whatever for where he was sitting. He had like a secret entranceway because it got so bad. With Willie Green, they were like, we're going to pretend you're not even our coach anymore.
That's crazy.
Damn.
And so he's gone. Joe Dumars came out and said that he expects James Borrego to be the interim coach and finish out the season. Yeah. Basically, I guess give him a chance to prove that maybe he should be the coach. If not, then they go on a coaching search, next offseason. But, what are your thoughts, Danny, on Willie Green as a coach and the circumstances that are surrounding his firing?
I like James Borrego. I know him pretty well from San Antonio days, and he went to Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
He's good for kind of you're trying to rebuild or like get some positivity in an atmosphere. I don't like the firing of Willie Green. I think Willie, I never played for him, but I played against him. He's always been a solid dude. I just think the situation was bad. Like, they set him up. It's a bad situation. Mm-hmm. And any coach that's taking the next job, like James Borrego, it's a bad situation. Mm-hmm. They need to be looking at people above him because he didn't put the roster together. He can't control injuries.
Right.
So, it was a bad thing all around. And I think it starts at the top. So, it sucks that he had to be the one to fall on the sword, but somebody had to, right?
So he's had some success over there, like got the team to the playoffs even without Zion constantly and stuff like that. And they have just a terrible start to the season. Like what do you think management could have done differently, like in season,
I don't know what was going on in the locker room. Obviously, something was going on. There was some tension between the players and Willie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once you start losing the players, then the writing's on the wall. But he never really got a fair shake. Never had a team that was healthy.
Yeah.
You dealt with Zion injuries the last 3 or 4 years.
Ingram.
You traded away Ingram. Mm-hmm. You get rid of C.J. McCollum.
DeJounte been hurt. He
hasn't even played.
DeJounte's been hurt. It's like he never really got a fair shot. So when you get in situations like this, somebody got to be the scapegoat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not going to blame Zion. They're not going to blame the players.
They're not going to blame Joe Dumars, who just came in.
Come on.
It's tough because I was listening to my guy Adam Mares out of Denver, and he said when they came into Denver, they went down by like 40 at one point during that game, and he's like, he was there. He could tell there was a disconnect between the guys and the coach.
Yeah.
So, like, at a certain point, even if Willie's done a pretty good job, like, it's untenable.
Yeah. You need something. You need to change.
Also, we know that GMs like to bring their own guys in. Mm-hmm. So, ownership, they fired David Griffin. Willie Green was a Griffin hire, but ownership loved Willie Green, so they were like, we're keeping him on. But you can't be surprised that the new management with Joe D and his crew are like, we need to get our own guy in. That tends to be what happens in the NBA.
Yeah, all the time.
When people and so like realistically, ownership should have just like been like, you know what? It's a new regime. Let him bring in his own thing, because that just gives the GM a escape route.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not me. I didn't hire this bump.
Right.
Get him out of here. So I think that's what's happening. Willie Green, unfortunately, is getting thrown under the bus.
I think he'll land on his feet, though. Willie Green's a good coach.
Yeah, he has a great reputation.
Yeah.
Pretty much everybody who knows about his we're gonna get to you, Danny Green.
Yeah.
Who knows about his work habits, rave about him, and I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, I think so.
For sure.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day. But on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this basketball season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right.
The start of basketball season has been one for the books. Been a few 50-piece nights back-to-back. Not only is scoring 50 a night entertaining to watch, but if you got Prize Picks, you can have even more fun. More points, more assists, more threes all season long.
On Prize Picks, how you play is up to you. If you want flexibility, choose Flex Play, where you can get paid even if one of your picks misses. And if you want the biggest payouts, go for the Power Play. No matter your play, Prize Picks is a great way to put your takes to the test.
Prize Picks is the best way to win cash this basketball season. Which players are going off? Which ones are overhyped? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your takes into cash all season long on Prize Picks.
Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports app.
Download the Prize Picks app today and use code NFG to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code NFG to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks is good to be right. We're going to move on to the Golden State Warriors, who had 2 incredible wins. Back-to-back.
Solid wins.
Instant classic regular season games against the San Antonio Spurs. 2 40 balls in a row, culminating in a 49-point outburst by Steph Curry in the second game. In the process, he tied Michael Jordan for most 40-point games after turning 30. This is his 44th 40-point game after the age of 30.
Yeah, which is basically in 7 years. 44 in 7, 8 years.
Little Birdie told me he might have heard Danny Green said he's not even a top 3-point guard in this league anymore, which is insane.
Wait, hold on. No, that's right. That's correct. But I had him in my top 5. Y'all had Halliburton in there. You know what I mean? Y'all talking on some Hallie hating, but I got Steph in my top 5. But if we talking about Cade got Detroit #1 in the, you know what I'm saying? So I picked Cade. It still ain't a bad pick to me. But
the light skin on light skin violence
this was impressive.
Crazy
though.
from
but
this guy.
I had him for my more. Did y'all have him for more?
Oh, yes, of course.
I had him for more. You had him for less.
I had him for less, for sure.
No, I had Steph Curry.
So I had Steph for more.
Incredible.
I have him in my top 5. They had, this is impressive. It's an unbelievable game, and for him to do it back to back made it way more impressive. But I mean, he's very.
I know you were
definitely
tuned
making a
into
case.
both games.
He's definitely making a case. Because I had Cade, I took a young guy, but the way he's playing, I really hope that he can sustain it and stay healthy for the playoffs. Because I got Golden State. Like I said, I got them beating better Minnesota. Like,
got you.
You know what I'm saying? I got them better than Minnesota.
Really?
They're more polished. They're more experienced. They're more poised, and they're just a tough matchup for certain groups.
Yeah.
Paul, what do you think about Steph after 30, just still being able to deliver against a young?
Not after 30. He's after 30. He's over 35. He's 37 years
37
old right now.
now.
And
this is against a young, Castle and these guys. They get into dudes like
What's more impressive, I said I didn't think they'd win this game, but I was like, even he scored 50, I don't think they would, because Moody didn't have the same game. Jimmy played well, but not the same game.
Yeah.
It was still low scoring, 109 to 108.
Yeah.
But Wemby, I guess, didn't get the help that he normally gets. Fox,
it just
Castle.
makes me think about when I was 37, how I felt.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I was still in the league. I played to about 39. But for him to be doing this at the age of 37, when I think about when I was 37, how I was waking up, how practice was, I was in Washington. I had to get my leg taped up from way from here, all because I had my knee. I was having knee issues all the way to right here. I got pictures of this. I had to play every game.
Yeah.
I had a turf toe. And I'm looking like, dude out here 37, look like he can play about 5 more cool years.
Yeah, that's just great. That's
like, you know what I'm saying?
37, I knew I was over for me. I started getting the ailment. Like, I'm like, nah, it's too much to get ready and to cool, to get the engine going and to cool the engine down.
Right.
And again, if you're not playing a certain amount of minutes or the right amount of minutes, and a coach sits you for too long, it's a wrap. Like, there ain't no way I can't go back in, because once I'm out for 10 minutes, like, I can't help you.
Right.
But also, it's not like he's 37 and he's picking his spots.
Nah.
Like, Steph
He
is
is
out
the spot,
there.
bro.
He's going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
The whole 37 minutes or whatever he's playing per game.
Yeah,
like, he's wearing these younger dudes out.
It was like one of those things they used to track how many miles. He's still running those miles a game. Like, C.J. McCollum was one of those guys. Patty Mills. Like, there's certain guy, like, for him to be 37 and still running in circles, miles and miles per game. Again, I hope that he sustains this throughout the league because what he's doing is impressive, and I think they could be a really good team in the playoffs.
But
and
then
he made me look wrong with picking Cade over.
Like you looking at all these guys in the league that's 35 plus. Like KD is what 37 also.
Like 36,
Bron
37.
is 40 something. They still playing at a
High level.
extra high level. Like it's
Even
crazy.
Al Horford to me.
Yeah, he's still
like,
doing. He's
for
a
him
very
to
good
still
role
be
player.
moving like as nimbly as he does, like even
Yeah.
Al Horford, I'm like, man, that's really impressive.
Yeah.
And for me, if Steph is gonna be playing at this level, this is why I can't count Golden State out of serious contention. Also, they smoked the Pelicans on Sunday.
They did smoke them.
Moses Moody dropped a career high 32. And we talked about Draymond and Jimmy kind of calling the team out.
Mm-hmm.
And this thing could have went sideways, but they've responded with
Yeah.
2 big wins against the Spurs and now a 3rd win in a row against the lowly Pelicans.
And Moody playing well still.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty good to see it.
Yeah.
Dre spoke about it in his pod. He said he was not talking about them.
He
in
did.
Well, we know.
particular. But he said he
He's
made it
always
seem
doing
like
this shit.
Kuminga's one of the most bought in guys. You know what I'm saying? Since the
he's
beginning of
just-
it. But
we
I mean,
know who Draymond Green was talking about.
It could have been Pozinski.
Yeah, that's what
It
he's
could have been.
doing.
It could have been Pozinski. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
It
yeah.
could
I
have been
mean,
Pozinski.
yeah. I'm just happy to see them respond like
For
this.
sure. And again, back to what P was saying, these older guys, it makes it unfair for some of the other guys that like we hold them such high standard that's over 35.
Yeah.
Like CP. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like we expecting to see it's year 22 for CP. We're
Yeah.
expecting we're not
Damn,
gonna
it
see
is,
that
huh?
from him. There's also other older guys like Kyle Lowry's and end of Philly. We're not gonna see that
No, it don't
because they
happen for
do
everybody.
it. It's like we're again, the reason why I picked K is because like not everybody's LeBron. I don't see.
Nah, for sure.
I didn't
It makes sense
you know
that
what I'm saying?
a 37-year-old
go 82
is not going to be our
games
best
and be
guy. Yeah.
for a whole like now. I said he'll give you like 30 good games out the season, which is
Yeah.
still very good. But for him to give you 50 or 60 good games and then being ready for the playoffs at 37, he's found something that a lot of us have not found, and it's something to keep your body healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like people are
And,
searching for the.
you guys remember early on in Steph's career, he was dealing with the ankle
Yeah.
stuff, chronic ankle issues, missing a lot of time because of it. But now it just, it feels like he's a machine, man. I wrote a thread on Threads and was like, yo, we need to cherish these Steph Curry moments while we can because it's not guaranteed. Like
All of them. KD,
you could-
Steph, Bron, all
these
those
guys could fall off a cliff tomorrow because of the age. You know what I mean? Like
Even
it's harder
James
to
Harden
come
is looking
back.
good lately.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
even James still
Harden
doing it.
is
Yeah,
looking-
James-
Yeah, bro.
Like, you talk about
Westbrook, we forget about Westbrook.
Westbrook
Russ,
is doing this
DeMar,
thing.
like
They
DeMar's
still
around for a
balling.
long- Yeah,
They
DeMar's
still balling.
So like, there's some guys that are doing it. You gotta appreciate it, man.
Damn, what's
You
our
don't
what's our 35 and up, all 35 and up team right now?
It's definitely
35.
Who on that team?
and
Bron,
Steph,
KD,
KD,
Bron.
and Bron.
Bron,
Is it
Is DeMar
Hard-
35?
DeMar is definitely over 35 because he's got year 17, 18. Like he's
So
up with James. So
jeez.
it's James and DeMar.
Harden?
James is 35.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
definitely on
Yeah,
there.
James and DeMar. Man,
Westbrook?
yeah, Russ up there.
Is
that the
Russ
five?
35?
Russ
that the
definitely
five?
got him. He's year 18.
How old
19.
is Jimmy? Jimmy can't be 35.
Yeah, he's
yet.
35.
Jimmy's 34, 35. bro.
Jeez.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Man.
So, yeah,
Well,
bro.
look, this the top
They got him right
KD.
there.
KD.
Al Horford up there. Jeff Green still.
Uncle Jeff.
Uncle Giant
Mike
Conley.
Conley's 37.
Nah, we ain't got them on the first five.
Yeah, they're not an all team up 35.
We got Harden on there and
Yeah.
Westbrook, the
Yeah.
35 and up group.
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
yeah.
Kyle Lowry, Brooke Lopez.
Damn, they still in the league?
DeAndre,
They were
Taj
there
Gibson,
last year. I forget Batum.
Nicola Batum. Yeah, it's a lot of older guys getting it done.
Shout
Really
out to
cool
them, man,
see.
for keeping it going.
Yeah,
'Cause
shouts
even
to them.
Just to find the motivation to get up and go. They're not practicing as much, but to get up and show up to the gym every day.
Yeah.
To put on, lace up the sneakers, knowing you have nothing to prove.
just the maintenance that
And you
Paul
made your
was
money
talking
already.
about.
Like-
the maintenance that you have to
Oh,
do.
Steph has made his money. He's won 4 championships.
Yeah.
For him to still get up and be like, yo, I still want to.
Incredible.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, everybody keep your eye on the Warriors, man. They seem to have righted the ship, and it's really dope to see. Moving on to the Lakers, somehow LeBron did not play for the South Bay.
Somehow.
Daddy
I
Green.
told you.
Daddy
Fucking
suggested.
fly. I told you. You got Bronny James starting.
They
talk
charged
about
that $400 for them
Yo,
games.
I know, yeah. Ticket prices
Sorry
was
to those
crazy.
fans that paid the upcharge, thinking
Yeah.
they might get a glimpse of the GOAT.
Silly as hell.
Didn't happen, but he has been reallocated to the Lakers and is likely to return this week.
And
which
Bronny James got to start this week too.
Yeah, Bronny James.
They won back-to-back games.
Got to start.
Pelicans, Milwaukee. That was a big win for him.
Bronny James is an NBA starter apparently.
He started.
He started.
he's-
I think he only played 10 minutes. He didn't score.
He's an NBA.
But they were down piece. So I think Marcus Smart had a.
Oh, got you,
infection.
got you,
damn.
got you.
They had
So
bodies
were
down. It was a back-to-back, and I think they had bodies down.
Got
Gabe
you.
Vincent's already out.
So it
Marcus
wasn't
Smart
just a
had a
gimmick.
virus. Nah, they had to start him because they were down numbers.
Got you.
And they wanted to keep it balanced. So I don't know who came with the bench that played more minutes, but yeah, he started. He only played
So
10 minutes.
Bron is coming back, which as Paul predicted that's going to make the Lakers much worse somehow.
No, I didn't say it.
Somehow
I didn't
getting
say
them
worse. I
one of
said
their better
it can do
players
something
back.
versus the chemistry.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's going to mess up the chemistry.
Like, because I like the way they got it. Like,
They
they
got it going
move
right
the
now.
ball.
Yeah.
Luka's in the zone. Reeves. Look at DeAndre Ayton looking like the number one pick. You know what I'm saying? He's starting to look like, you know what I'm saying?
He's getting his 20 and 10. He got a couple nights
Yeah.
of 20 and 10 now. Like he had 20 and 14,
That's what I'm
20 and
saying.
16.
So, like, how are they going to distribute the minutes
and the touches.
and the touches? Like, how is that going to look now?
he has to really take, which I don't.
He
see
has
him
to
doing.
get off the ball. It's
Not
that
even,
simple.
he can do that. But I said even take like even a less amount of like he has to play 25.
He always
minutes a
bucks
game.
up against that though.
Nah, you ain't going to be seeing LeBron out there average
Bron is not.
16
He's
a
not.
night.
He's not going to be like
Nah.
I'm a 28-minute guy.
Like he got to play some with the second unit. So, but
It's
I
just
can
like
see-
you just said. Once he sit down, he can't sit down long. At that age.
Once you put the engine in like neutral or some shit, or you trying to like.
But that's
cart
what he
the car,
said though in the past. Like he's like he doesn't want a minutes restriction. It's like
Yeah.
all right, if I miss a game, then I miss a
because
game.
he wants to
Right.
keep playing.
But
and
like
you
in
have to
terms
when
of
you're
playing
older.
31 minutes a game, he's just not. He's bucked against that.
You
for
have
a while
to keep
now.
your mind and body in that, like to keep it going. Like, because once you stop doing that shit, it's gonna
Right.
be really hard to rev back up into that.
I don't think he's
that
gonna come back and immediately be playing in the 30s.
Nah, he'll
But
play 28,
eventually-
he'll be like 26, 28.
Yeah.
But he'll be playing his low 30s. But I think he plays like he needs to play like 24 and play a lot with the second unit and be more of like him and Ayton, facilitate, and then do what he did last year: run the floor, get some easy putbacks, rebound, defensive anchor.
Listen, what you asking for the 41-year-old?
You
Run the
champion.
floor.
Yeah.
He did
run
that
the
last year.
floor.
He did it last year though.
I can see last year.
Luka
If you
was
notice,
pushing ahead. He was getting
but if you
dunks and
notice
shit.
this, if you go back to last year when they first traded for Luka,
Yeah.
think about like when you got a player that went to your team. It was like an excitement at
Yeah.
first. So it was like a lot of the
little
locker room
adrenaline,
was like,
yeah.
oh damn, we got Luka. So you kind of like. You going hard in the paint now. And then remember that first 2 weeks they started off like 6, 7 in a row.
Yeah.
Then it fizzled down.
Bron got hurt again.
Yeah.
Man,
what
come
happened.
on, man.
They was on. They was
Nah,
on.
they
a roll.
was
So
rolling.
Paul, you're saying
I
what
don't know if he got hurt,
should
but he took 2
LeBron
weeks off,
do?
though.
And what do you think he's going to do? Because you seem to be saying LeBron's not going to do that, but what do you think he's going to do when he comes in?
LeBron's got to figure out how to fit in with Luka. Like, and how does that work? Because they kind of play alike. Luka got to have the ball. He's their best player.
I think he's going to have the ball.
He's their best passer. He's their best scorer. He's their best. Like LeBron, he has to find a way to be like, man, all right, maybe he come out early, then go back in with the second unit. You know what I'm saying? Help run the second unit.
Yeah.
Because like at the start, you got to let Luka kind of freelance and do
Yeah,
him.
he's playing at an MVP
Ultimately,
level. I don't know how
think
you
he.
do
I don't think he
anything other
hurts
than
Luka
that.
at all. I don't think it changes anything of Luka's dynamic.
I
Austin
think they're
Reeves
going to be
who's gonna
fine.
the
Effective.
guy that's going to be.
I think it's
effective.
way better
Because-
to have Bron out there than Vando, Just
for
my
sure.
opinion.
But like, what do you do with Luka when Bron is at the top with the ball running the offense? Luka's not a stand in the corner guy.
Again, that's why it said AR is usually the guy that does the second unit. It's going to be Bron.
Yeah.
So
He
AR is gonna
found
be in
ways
the
to make
corner.
himself useful when
He's not
Kyrie
about to
was
cut
on the
back
ball
door.
in Dallas. He's not that, but I think he'll find a way to make himself useful. Chris, what is the Ayton rumors?
Well, just that he's uncoachable, moody.
Oh,
Quote here from what Reeves said. that
Okay.
about him.
okay, so that's what Reeves heard.
Right.
He's responded to the Ayton rumors before he got to the Lakers or since he's
Yeah.
got. Okay, so Austin Reeves, because he's a great teammate, He's going out of his way to just tell people, like, this guy Ayton is legit. He says, quote, "It's unfortunate that the world works this way, that you hear things about people before you're even around them, that people try to paint a narrative of character. You have to be your own judge of character towards people these days," Reef said. "The things that you hear, the things that I heard about him was that he wasn't coachable, moody, and it's been completely opposite. Ayton, the former #1 pick, has been incredible for the Lakers this year. 16 points, 8 rebounds, barely a block, but 69% from the field.
1 assist, 1 block, 1 assist.
Yeah.
You give him barely his 0.9 is a 1 block, bro.
Game,
Get that
bro.
man his blocks, boy.
1 block.
You know what I'm saying? 30 minutes to get action, you know.
He's been
per
better
game.
than I would have thought that he would have been, especially this early on in the season.
For sure.
I thought it would take him a while to sort of get acclimated to these guys, but
They've
he's
done it.
shown that it was a worthy pickup.
He's done a great job. I said his approach is just different.
And that it was a good thing that they tanked the
Yeah.
Mark Williams trade on purpose.
He's locked in. He's locked in right now, which is great. And I give a lot of credit to Austin Reeves because he's the one that's kind of gotten him involved
Yeah,
in the
hell yeah.
offense. Like he's throwing him,
Yeah.
dropped off the plays
He's
that he had
developed the
layups.
chemistry,
He's
yeah.
dropped the ball off to him so he get that may change when Bron comes back, but he's getting the big man, a little bit of offensive action so that he can feel like he's involved. So he'll rebound more, he'll play defense, and talk. So I don't know if he'll stay locked in for the full season, but we hope he does. But it's a big change for them. It's huge for them because they didn't have any of this last year. They had no rebounding. Rudy Gobert said was getting 30 and 20 in the playoffs. So if you can kind of neutralize that, that's a totally different team. Like now because Minnesota beat them shooting terribly from 3. It's a different series if you have a guy that can rebound.
Yeah.
So
But the thing is, too, it's a wake-up call when you come to the Lakers. Because for one,
shit, when you get waived and you got bought out and you have like no other, and
you're
like,
the #1 pick and you're on your 3rd team in 6 years.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dog.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
So he like, if I'm him, I'm over here looking at all these cats in my draft, getting these 200s.
They all got paid, yeah.
They all got paid. I'm over here. I'm the #1 pick. Like he know he got to get his act
he
together.
got paid. This is his last
This is
go
his,
around.
Yeah. So
You got picked before Luka Doncic, bro.
Yeah, I mean he got it paid, but he
That's
got bought
insane.
out.
He got
That
paid
might have
before
been. If he didn't change his ways, that would have been his last contract.
Yeah.
And he knows that. Like it's a make or break season for him.
It is.
And again, Austin Reeves talked about it after the game because I was working Spectrum, and he was just saying even when they lost, I forget who they lost to, and he said DeAndre, and first thing he said, it was my fault I didn't come to play tonight, and he held himself accountable, and he's like that's who they know him to be.
Wow.
Like a guy that holds himself accountable. I'm like, oh, okay. That's different. I haven't heard that one before.
That's not what he was doing in Portland, but whatever.
I mean, Portland was a different stop for a lot
Also,
of people.
is this a contract year?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Man, how many times you been there and see a guy and this contract year, he looked, talked,
Yeah,
run different that year. You know what I'm saying?
Everything's
It do happen. Like maybe those things was true in them other places.
Yeah.
He wasn't coachable, but he understands it now.
Yeah, it's sunken in. And the other thing that it reminds me of too, just hearing Austin Reeves talk like that. I remember Lamar Odom gave an interview and he was like, "I'm not a self-starter. I'm not a self-motivator. Like
he needs
Beam
somebody
would
to-
motivate me.
Yeah.
Like he would push me, and I needed that. Not everybody is self-motivated. Even if they have it within them, they need that extra push.
Right.
And it seems like maybe Austin Reeves is like being that guy with DeAndre Ayton, which is fucking phenomenal if you're a Laker fan.
Yeah, it's kind of sad to see that like certain superstars for you to be like, or a guy that's a top pick,
Yeah.
not be self motivated, but not a lot of us feed off other people's
Bro,
energy. That's why you need those locker room guys.
God
But
gave him his height, his mobility. Like he's naturally talented. He had the hoop. You know what I mean? It's not like.
But nah, he's definitely a guy who feeds off other people's energy, and you got to keep him locked in by continuing Austin Reeves and having that 2-man game. And Bron's
He
got to
feels
come in and
involved
kind of
and
do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if Bron has one of those fits or like has a couple moments where he's like, nah, we can't trust him with the ball. We're not feeding the ball. 1 or 2 games, you might lose him. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You might lose him. So
All right, well, that was our Laker update. We moving just up the road, well, up the 5 highway to Sacramento, where according to Rohan Brambot,
yeah.
I tried, of Clutch Points, shouts to Rohan, DeMar DeRozan is on the trading block. There's
They're all on the
rumors.
trading block, right?
Yeah.
They're talking about it's
The
Sabonis,
Kings are trying to have
DeMar, Zach.
Damn, even Sabonis is.
They had reports saying that they're ready to blow it up. So
Yeah. Lakers are a bit. He's long been rumored with the Lakers, even before he signed with the Kings. The summer he signed, the last two teams he was talking to were the Lakers and the Kings. So they were the finalists for that. And that's been reported and all of that
Is
stuff.
that a
He had a
logical
meeting
landing
with
spot for
LeBron
him?
and all of that stuff.
The Lakers, does that make
don't
sense?
know.
I don't see.
like
I
it.
don't see the Laker fit. To
I
be
don't see it.
honest,
I see
No, I
it
don't
more-
either.
between
more-
Bron, Luka, Austin, like where's DeMar ball handling? Where is it gonna fit? And he doesn't space.
more on Clipper side than if anything.
Yeah.
If he comes to LA, 'cause
Yes,
Clippers are
'cause
down.
James
bodies for
needs-
sure.
That's crazy.
Relief.
We
I
was
mean,
just talking about
Brad is.
that's the graveyard right there, dog.
I understand, but he could change. He could
Go
turn it
from
around.
one graveyard to the next.
It's a better
Yeah.
graveyard than that. Like,
Yeah, it is.
He,
It
he got at
is.
least James with him. He got Ty Lue.
He
Like,
also gets to be in Los Angeles as
Yeah.
opposed to
Be
home.
he
Sacramento.
got Zubac. Like, he's at the crib.
I want to see DeMar have an opportunity to win a championship at this stage. And where is that?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Where can he go in and be like, all right, he can give maybe like Philly. No, they got Paul George, so that ain't gonna work. So like maybe
But that's
like
the trade.
maybe that's the trade. Paul George and him.
Yeah.
Bring Paul George to Sacramento. Woof.
Sacramento's not
I
doing
don't
that. He
know.
got too many
Philly's-
years on his deal.
I don't see Philly as a championship opportunity.
They have contention when
Like,
healthy. If you have
when
the right
healthy.
If Joel's healthy, Tyrese Maxey, you got the young kid.
Or maybe a veteran presence in Orlando.
Yeah.
Sure.
Them young kids.
Yeah.
Maybe even Cleveland.
Orlando could use some more ball handling.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think
if
Cleveland,
Cleveland starting over. You got him,
dude, because
DeAndre
they
Hunter.
have
Milwaukee.
missed. They have
Milwaukee.
missed. Jesus, why am I blanking on the light skinned dude's name?
Who? Cleveland?
The sixth man of the year,
Ty Jerome?
Ty Jerome. Like they've missed his ball
presence, yeah, they missed
handling,
his second
and
unit presence.
Yeah, like DeMar could
They also
fit
had
perfectly
Strus out.
into that role.
They had Strus out. They had
Yeah.
Garland out. So they had people out. But the issue with Cleveland is they always the too big, too small. You have two bigs. They feel like don't work. Like Darius and Don together is too small, and then Jared Allen and Evan Mobley together is like it's just. To most people looking at it, it looks like an oxymoron. Like it just doesn't look like it makes sense, and it hasn't worked thus this far.
Well, they
So-
dealt with injuries too.
If yes, but again, they have to prove themselves this year. If they don't win this year, you have to.
They
move
got to at
somebody.
least get to the conference finals for sure.
Yeah, and if
Yeah.
they don't, who you moving? You got to move.
I
either
think you
Darius or
build
Don,
with him.
right?
I
So
think you
pick one.
build
I
with
mean,
him.
Say
DeMar's,
Darius.
again, we got to mention he's owed another year on his deal. I think at like $25, $26 million,
It's not bad.
Yeah,
which is going to be a factor for some teams. But, to me, I look at it as player control. Like, you're going to have him for this year and next year if you trade for him. And
Yeah.
obviously, he's
so
got
Darius
one of the...
Garland for DeMar.
No,
No.
hell no.
No.
No?
Absolutely not.
Jeez.
I mean, he
No.
makes more, of course, but
You can't be saying
Nah,
that. You can't be
I'm
saying
not-
that on,
I'm not
on
get-
TV.
I'm not
you can't
getting
say
rid
that.
of my young-
You might not get that GM job saying that kind of
Nah,
trash.
I'm not.
I ain't looking for it. I ain't looking
I'm not trading my
I'm
young
not saying-
point guard for DeMar. He's
No,
too
no,
long
no.
But
in
you
the tooth.
need the issue is saying Darius and Don are too small. They don't work. Darius
Sure,
They
but
work.
I
gotta
don't
keep
think
one of
that's
them.
They
solved
work.
by
They won
DeMar.
60
He's
games.
not exactly Scottie Pippen on
I didn't
defense.
say
That's
that.
never been his reputation.
Nah, but he gives you a different dynamic offensively. He's a bigger guard. He's not a smaller
He's
guard.
a bigger
I
guard,
like him
but
off
he
the
doesn't
bench on the
shoot it.
contender.
So he could be. He still come off the bench because they have Strus and everybody else over there,
So I'm trading my starting point guard for a six man.
and another person, and Malik Monk.
An
Oh,
all-star.
I see what you're saying.
It's
Like,
not just
they
a straight up 1-on-1.
package it.
They don't make this. I think
Maybe
Darius
you're
makes
saying
more.
they could get more offensive depth and
It's
variety.
if you're trying to win now, like you're gonna
Got
get,
you.
you can get
I understand. now.
DeMar, maybe Malik at the same time. With
Yeah.
and you trade Darius.
Yeah,
with
now
picks
to
or
me,
something.
I'm like, I need Keegan Murray. I need
Well,
some
Sacramento
stuff.
wants to keep their young people. The young people's like,
Well, you can't
Cleveland's
have
got to
my-
want to win now, right?
You can't have my bona fide all-star point guard then.
Right, no.
If you wanna keep your little
that's an
young
all-star
pieces.
right there. For some
Can't do
respect
it.
on Darius Garland's name. He's an
Can't
all-star.
do it. Can't do it. This is not,
But he's
you
not
just
perennial, like you
disrespected
said.
every
He
point
wasn't
guard in the
perennial.
NBA.
I'm not disrespecting him. He said perennial.
Halliburton,
He's a
Steph
bona fide
Curry.
all-star.
Now
No.
your latest
Last year was-
victim is
Nah.
Garland
Their main two all stars are Evan and Don.
and Garland.
He makes it in because of their record. They're not in their record. He made it twice. He's not like he's only been in the league 5-6 years.
So
but
Garland is just not
per-
that good to
I'm
you,
not
is what
saying
you're
that. I'm just saying they
That's
don't fit. So
crazy.
you got to pick one to keep.
That's
you got to
crazy.
keep Donovan or
Garland
Darius.
is good, dog. He's
So
good.
you keeping Darius over Donovan?
Probably, yeah.
So you trade Donovan
To be honest
Really?
with you. Yeah, he's
Okay.
younger. He's more
What about you,
distributive.
P?
Ooh,
Are
I'm
you
not
keep-
trading Donovan. No, I'm not trading.
You're
Donovan.
tripping.
I'm
You
down
tripping.
on Donovan Mitchell. Like to
Donovan,
be
to most people, is
Damn.
one of the top
honest with
5.
you.
Like he's one of the top guards in the league.
I get that, and I think in a vacuum, like he gets buckets, but like honestly, when Donovan Mitchell's not scoring, he's not helping you.
He's your leader, bro.
He's
What
he's
about
very
Darius? So what
one lane to me.
Again, so what if Darius is not scoring? What is he doing?
He's a way better passer, set people up. Like he's a way better distributor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like Donovan Mitchell, that's always been his bugaboo to me. He's a tunnel vision guy. Like when he's not getting his buckets, he's not
Well, he's always getting his
doing
buckets.
it.
He's always getting
I
his
think
buckets.
my
Until
GM had
he's-
it a little bit better than his.
Okay, all right,
This nigga's about
all right.
Donovan
He
Mitchell
always
instead of
getting his
Darius.
buckets,
Yeah,
dog.
he's wilding, bro.
A bad night
He's
of
keeping
25.
Darius over Donovan.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
I'm
again,
not
I
doing
like them
that.
both, but I'm gonna go with Don. He's more of a leader. He's more consistent. He's bigger.
Yeah.
He has more experience.
Yeah.
I'm
And-
not trading either one of them for DeMar DeRozan.
No, not
That's
at all.
it.
I said and
No.
company.
No.
I said and package.
Okay, and a package.
Picks, the Malik Monk,
Got you.
maybe Russ. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever you get. Russ is on a cheap deal. You can get Russ and DeMar at the same time. Have a little depth off the bench. Obviously, it's only for the 1 year because you only got them for 2
Yeah.
years maybe.
Yeah.
Those guys you just mentioned, none of them are postseason players to me. Like they're not guys who have had big postseason success
Who?
in forever.
I'll let you take this one, P.
Who you talking about?
What?
Cleveland? In Cleveland?
No,
He's talking about DeMar and Russ.
DeMar Russ. These guys cook in the playoffs.
Yeah, Rustin had some big playoffs. Like when he had Paul George and Melo that year,
Russ
they
played well
lost.
last year.
Huh?
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Why is
played
he not
well.
on the team anymore? He played so well.
They just didn't win him.
I mean, they
played well
just
last
never
year.
been. They never been deep in the playoffs as the guy.
Bro,
Yeah, bro.
he's the reason they beat the Clippers, bro. He was hitting 3. He shot like 40 something from 3 in that series. Bro, look at the scout board. Look at the games he had in the playoffs for Denver.
Bro, he
How
signed
quickly
with
we
a team.
forget.
How
quickly we forget.
Russ is at the end of his career. I'm
I
not trying to
understand that.
denigrate
So
his
that's the only
career.
thing that it hurts
He
because they only get him
signed
for
with
a
a
year.
team like the day before the season start. If
He's
he
still
was
putting up
so
pretty good-
contributive, people would have been wanting him in their
I
building.
understand. I'm saying
Yeah.
Winners.
again.
Any winner could have had
more of
him.
a throw in with a DeMar thing. That's a package. You can
Got
get those
you.
guys. I'm not saying you're trading just for Russ. You're
just
trading
saying.
for DeMar and Russ and some other pieces.
We gotta
for
get
Darius.
Rich Paul on the phone, man, because they violating his clients out here, man. Danny Green.
I'm not about-
Danny Green
we
don't
asked-
bang
Damn.
with Darius
I
Garland.
do.
Man.
Yo, y'all you're making it a whole.
Damn.
Yo, it's just
Danny
crazy.
Green, the Danny
My
Green
credit
hater
is
ain't
not
that.
enough credit for the guys that I give credit to, which is crazy. Halliburton, top 7 point guard. Yo, he's not. Yo, you hating on Halliburton?
Danny Green.
He's top 7. I said Darius is
Haterade
nice. I just said if
narrative
I'm gonna
is-
keep one,
Damn, like he's not even an
I'm keeping
all-star. That's
Don.
wild.
I
So-
said he is all star. But when we talk about Pascal Siakam, you said he's not perennial.
No, he's not perennial.
Darius Garland's in the same conversation.
When he plays, he's an all-star.
I think when he plays, he's an all-star.
He's an all-star. Bona fide.
He's in the
just-
same conversation as Pascal Siakam.
No, he's not. He's a little
I
more.
don't think so.
Bro, he's the third all. Like he doesn't make it if they're not a good record. It's Don and Evan Mobley.
Part of why they have a great record is because
They don't have it this year. They're not doing it.
He's been
Darius
in and out.
Garland has been in and out of the
He's
lineup.
been in and out of the
I
lineup.
still think
I
they lose
think
those
those
games,
two
bro.
things
They don't have,
Garland or Tyrese Maxey?
that's an easy decision.
That's an easy
Maxey
decision.
right now is
is
obviously-
Maxey because he's healthy.
Even before
And
this,
he's
bro,
available.
it's an easy decision.
You know,
You still got Jalen Brunson. There's a lot of point guards in the East.
Is he not a top
Darius-
5 point guard in the East?
Who, Darius?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go through them.
bruh,
All right, so Brunson, Maxey.
Yeah.
bro, Brunson and Maxey.
Right
Are you
now.
putting Halliburton? Are we talking about
Tyrese.
healthy Halliburton? Or
Healthy Halliburton's in
Okay,
there.
Yeah.
Who else
And
is
then Darius is right.
Trae Young?
Trey Young, absolutely not. Absolutely.
Damn.
that's crazy.
Trey
That's
Young is better than
disrespect.
Darius Garland.
Disrespect
Come on,
is
guys.
crazy.
Whoa, what's going on right
The
now?
disrespect is crazy.
Oh my God.
My disrespect is
Wait
crazy.
a minute,
Trae
Trey
Young.
Young.
Yo,
Yeah, I
Really?
think Trey
Disrespect
Young.
is
I like
crazy.
Trey Young right now over Darius
Over
Garland.
Darius
Trey's
Garland?
numbers,
Yeah, yeah,
Trey's
wow.
numbers, he's been doing, and he's also proven in the playoffs.
Because
See, this
some
is
of the
Knicks in
playoffs, he's had some memorable playoff games.
Does
They
it
went-
not
they went to the
matter
Eastern
that
Conference
people
Finals.
hate playing with the guy? Like as a point guard,
People
like,
hated playing with Jordan.
Yeah.
okay, he's the Michael Jordan.
But I'm just saying, he's giving you an example, bro. It doesn't matter. No, it does not matter.
Like, yeah.
Does it not matter?
No.
No, and what I mean by that is like
Trey's been to
people
the Eastern Conference Finals.
people are elevated when Trey is out the lineup. Have you seen this team since he's been
That's
out
just
of the
this
lineup?
year where they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. He brought John
Bruh.
Collins to the Eastern Conference Finals. Like that
Damn, he
one
brought
year.
John Collins to the Eastern Conference Finals. Dragged
And
him.
Clint Capella. They
Dragged
beat
him.
us to do that. They beat us in Philly. Like,
All
they
right,
beat
man.
us to go to the
Y'all
Eastern
got
Conference.
it. Darius Garland is barely a top 6
I didn't
point
say-
guard in the East, apparently.
I didn't see that.
Ooh.
Look,
Is he in the top 5, LaMelo Ball?
No, hell no.
I got Darius. I got Darius on top. I got Darius.
Absolutely
I
ahead
got
of LaMelo.
Darius ahead of him right now until he starts showing me some
Gotta
playoffs.
Be serious about
But
hoop, man.
talent-wise, LaMelo is more talented.
You gotta take your job more serious than LaMelo does to be considered.
But
better
so
than-
we had.
don't take
we
it
had,
serious?
We had Brunson,
Yeah,
Brunson,
Maxey, Halliburton,
Halliburton.
Donovan Mitchell,
He a point guard?
he's not a point guard. He's a shooting guard.
and any other team, he's a point guard. He's only
Any
not a
other
point guard
team
because
that's
he
a
plays with-
problem for you.
He's only not a point guard because he's playing with Darius.
Bruh.
When voted in the All-Star voting, what is he voted as?
Damn.
Bro,
Not a shooting guard because
Guard.
Jalen Brown
It says
and
guard.
Jason
There's no,
Tatum,
it's just guard.
Cade Cunningham.
Cunningham.
Bro, he is not a top 5 point guard in the East. We just went through him.
Cade Cunningham?
Darius Garland, because we just threw Cade in there.
okay.
That's 4.
No, we had Donovan. We had Jalen.
Donovan's not a point
Jalen.
guard.
Okay.
Jalen,
We just did
Maxey,
we just did
Halliburton.
the who's the best shooting guard
I
in the
said
league
when Donovan is
convo,
voted into the
and
All-Star,
Donovan was in the shooting guard convo.
he gets
now,
voted as a shooting guard?
Now
Yeah.
we're making
An
him a
All-Star?
He's a
point
shooting
guard.
guard.
Does he?
He's a shooting guard because he don't pass the ball.
That's a lot of point guards. What are you talking about?
He don't pass.
Yeah, he's a
lot of-
shooting
He's
guard,
not
definitely.
a setup
Okay.
guy.
Any
He's
other
not
team, he's a
table
point
setter.
guard, though. If he didn't play with Darius, he'd be a point guard. Any other team, he's a point guard.
Bro, I would say Donovan Mitchell's
wasn't point
game
guard in Utah?
elevated because
Yeah, absolutely.
he got Darius Garland
So then
taking
SGA 's
some of
not a
that
point
ball
guard?
handling stuff.
SGA point guard.
Sure.
Same role as fucking Donovan Mitchell plays the same shit. He
passes
plays with the ball, too.
though.
AJ Mitchell bringing the ball up, but SGA is a point guard, bro. He leads the team. Donovan Mitchell's a point guard.
Passes the ball,
No, I think you're the
That's
only one that see him
crazy.
as a point guard.
Donovan Mitchell.
SGA
is-
passes the ball, but Donovan Mitchell does not.
No, he doesn't, bro. That's never been his strength.
Jalen, Cade, Allie,
Even in Utah, they
Tyrese
had
Maxey.
Mike Conley next
Right.
to him.
Brunson.
and Brunson. Yeah.
So,
So Darius is in the top
long
7.
story short, DeMar DeRozan's on the trade block. Danny Green is shipping out Darius
No,
Garland
I
because
didn't say that.
he's a
story
Yo, this
short.
is crazy. This is crazy how the narrative.
That's
He's
crazy.
terrible.
I didn't say this is
That's
wild.
wild work.
This is wild. First of all, I said the
That's
Clippers
crazy.
probably the better landing spot for him than anywhere if he
Yeah.
was to go.
No, he
But
won't.
you
The
looked at
Clippers
Milwaukee,
are not a
we looked at
contender.
Cleveland, we looked at other teams.
You got to send the old guy to a contender.
Again,
That's
who's going to
not-
take him right now? I don't. As a contention, said you said Milwaukee. He could probably help Milwaukee.
He can help Milwaukee.
Yeah.
He'll probably help Houston too with their ball handling and stuff like that.
He gon' I don't need him in Houston.
Nah, you don't need.
I like Milwaukee. I like Orlando for him.
They need ball handling,
yes,
bro.
Orlando, Milwaukee. That's,
Yeah,
that's probably
Orlando
better spots.
too.
So,
So let's get into our favorite time of the night. That's Picks of the Night presented by Prize Picks. We got a nice,
That's crazy. You just made
What?
DJ, make me seem like I don't like
bro,
DZ.
that's
DZ's
what
my
you
guy
do up
too, bro.
here.
It's crazy.
That's
I
what
played
you
with
do
the guy.
up here.
Yo, this how you
denigrate
spin the
Steph
narrative
Curry.
is crazy.
You denigrate Tyrese Halliburton.
Trying to
now
sabotage my takes,
is-
bro.
Is Darius Garland's
You're
turn.
trying to sabotage my takes. It's crazy.
James Harden more or less than 28.5 against his old teammates.
Were they playing that in Philly?
in Philly, back to back, tough loss in Boston. I'm going with the under.
Yeah,
way
I'm
less.
With the
gonna
less,
go
with the
less.
less.
I'll go
I'm
with
going
the,
with the less.
I wouldn't say
28.
way less. I'm
Way
gonna go with
less.
less. They need him to score. They have nobody
30?
else to shoot.
It's tough.
I'm going less.
Think about it. Kawhi's out. Bradley Beal's out. They have Norm Powell's not there anymore.
know.
They
Back
need
to back. You got to guard Maxey, VJ, and
Yeah, but
He
you
ain't
gotta
guarding
count
those
on
guys.
James,
he
like, getting
gonna
his,
get
like,
matched
3-point.
up on them.
They're
somehow.
gonna get the screen switch.
Man, it's gonna be a tiring night.
He had how much tonight?
37.
I'm gonna take
James
the
had
more.
37
I'm
tonight?
gonna take the more because he
going with
only
the
when
less.
shooting. He
Less.
shoots. He has to shoot it every time.
Going less. Tyrese Maxey.
Sunday night in Philly, we all know what's going on.
Ain't nothing going on in Philly. He ain't going
What?
nowhere. He ain't going nowhere.
Sunday
in Philly.
night
It might
in
be
Philly?
a couple.
He ain't
little-
going nowhere in Philly, bro.
Might be a couple little
Ain't shit
spots.
going on in Philly. He gonna get more. I'm going more. 28.5. I'm going more. He has to score more just for them. Unless they get blown out and they have to sit everybody, which might happen. If they're in a decent game, them losing to Boston tonight, they're gonna come out with a different
He
edge.
might be resting that game. It's a back-to-back.
Yeah, I'm gonna say more though. I'm gonna say more.
I'm going to go less.
All right, Tyrese Maxey, more or less than 30.5.
We already know it. I mean, we should all be on the same
more.
page for this one.
I'm going less.
I'm going more.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going less.
I'm
He's
gonna
on
go
a
more.
tear. I'm going more.
He's
Every
averaging
time
like
I
35.
go more, it's less. So I'm going less. Everybody's less.
All right, Ivica Zubac, more or less than 16.5.
Oh, he going to get 16. I just don't know
I'm
if
gonna
he
go
going to
more.
get 17.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna go.
He gonna get 16, but I don't
I
know
know
if he
he
gonna
gonna
get
get
more than that.
17.
He's a guaranteed 16.
Guaranteed
Yeah.
15, 16, but that's
Yeah,
17.
he's a lock, but that 17
I'm
be
going
looking
less.
spooky.
I don't know if Joel gonna play.
I'm going less.
I'm gonna go more because I feel like inside he can do some damage with.
More for Zub. I'm gonna go more for
more.
Zub. And lastly, John Collins, more or less than 15.5.
I'm going less.
Yeah, me too. Less. He's been so up and down this whole
PG
season.
coming back.
Man, hold on.
PG back.
PG back?
Yeah, Paul George is
All right,
back.
I'm going to go less on John Collins, too. I'm
Oh,
going
man,
less
and
on
in
everybody.
honor of Paul George coming back, we can do one more, give out
Why
one more
not? We
pick.
got to. Why not?
Paul George, more or less than 12.5 points in his, which would be his debut.
I'm going to go less.
I'm gonna go more.
Less.
I think
He's
they're gonna.
not-
less.
I think they're gonna try to. He probably gonna
The
be
minutes is not
He's
gonna
gonna
be
be
there.
taking it easy.
But I still think they're gonna feed. They're gonna try to like make him act like Tyree's gonna be like, yo, P, let's. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna get him some shots. I feel like he'll play like maybe 8 to 10 minutes a half.
Legs is going to be getting heavy.
He gonna get the shots up though.
Danny's
And he'll get to
going
the free throw line.
more.
I think he'll get to the
That
free throw
first
line.
game back, it's an adrenaline, your legs. You ain't
sure.
played in a minute. I don't
He
know.
gonna get at least 6 free throws. I think.
I think he get you about 11.
Yeah. I'm
Somewhere
going
around
less
there. Yeah, I'm
than
going
12.5 for Podcast
I'm
P.
going
It's our picks of the night
Podcast
presented by
How many
Prize
nicknames?
Picks.
Playoff P, Podcast P.
Yeah.
PG-13.
Oh,
Oh man! All right,
PG-13.
so we got to get into some just more troubling stuff coming out of Memphis with the Grizzlies.
More troubling.
Obviously, they had the whole blow up with Ja Morant and the coach early in the season. We covered that extensively here.
Damn.
And just the other day, Ja Morant took himself out of a game with some kind of injury,
Calf strain. Right.
calf strain. He is
Took
averaging.
himself out of the game.
Yeah.
Or
he said he was hurt. He's averaging 18.9 points, 3.7 rebounds, 8.1 assists per game. He's shooting 35% from the field overall and 16.7%
17% from three.
from
basically.
three.
That's
That's
really
a
bad.
career low.
That's a
He's
career low for a lot of
26 years old and he's having the worst season of his life.
people.
That's crazy.
He's not happy there.
Yeah, he's not happy. Again, I'm not looking at the production. I'm looking at the energy,
Yeah.
his mannerisms. He don't look like himself. Now the 3-point shot percentage is alarming because that was happening before the issues was going down. 35 from 2, that could have went up or down. I think the last couple games really hurt that because he just kind of not bought in. But yeah, his numbers are just down because his minutes are down. He's not cool with the system they got going on. He obviously expressed that to the coach and company, teammates in the locker room.
Who can use him? He need out of Memphis. I'm sorry.
I mean, anybody could use a superstar. Like, so we talk about
No,
Larry
but where-
Martin.
where
anybody
is
Is
could
he
use-
fit?
still a
Where does he fit?
Where does he fit? Like, I got a spot for him. I got a perfect
New
spot
Orleans?
for him. Nope. Toronto.
Also, yeah.
Toronto.
But if you're
I think
Memphis,
I did
are
the
you
little
taking
trade machine. I think I did
Isaiah
that Toronto
quickly?
trade.
You
Like,
did?
I did.
Ooh,
And I think
Toronto.
it matched up. I'm trying to remember how I did it, but I
Toronto
had
might
the
be
money
the spot.
matched
You
up.
get him out of America.
The
You know, you
Grizzlies.
Get him out of America.
Get him out of America.
That was fucking hilarious.
The Grizzlies in
Get
that
him out of
sense would have
America.
to take
But
back
you know that city though.
No, that city cool.
Yeah,
IQ,
that's gonna be it's gonna be a lot for him.
who's got a rich deal, and if I'm the Grizzlies, I'm like, bruh, I'm not signing up to pay.
So this is the trade that I did.
RJ Barrett
The
for
trade
him.
that was successful. It was Ja Morant and KCP for Quick and RJ Barrett.
Yeah.
It gives Toronto some shooting and a point guard.
Yeah. And a young
It
player.
gives Memphis some young, you know what I'm saying, some young
They
guys.
can rock with them three. Brandon Ingram, Ja, and Scotty Barnes as they foundation.
Yeah, if I'm Memphis, bro, I'm not trading Ja
That's a
Morant
win-win,
for
right?
that.
That's a solid trade, right?
It's not a win-win for Memphis. That's
Yes,
You
it
got
is.
RJ. You need to
Memphis.
score wing.
Yes,
you got
it
to
is.
do
No,
that.
first of all,
Quickly
I think
wanna be there. He can
basketball
play.
wise, it's not.
And you get picks. You obviously with Ja, you're gonna get some picks. Like his first round
IQ
picks.
is got a really rich contract that he
It's not as rich
basically-
as Ja's.
No, it's not. But like, he's getting paid.
Who you talking about?
Emmanuel quickly.
Okay.
The money's match up.
Man,
And-
look, these dudes is balling, by the way. Barry giving you a
they're
dub a
having- they're
game.
having
He
a
giving
much
you
better
6.
season than I thought they would. And also, I think people always underestimate the economics of NBA basketball, where like this dude literally does sell tickets in Memphis, and the second like they have to think about money.
They have to think about
This-
winning too, because winning will sell tickets. Ain't much really going on in Memphis,
I
bro.
hear that, bro, but like you
They
really
not winning now.
You really think they're gonna
If
start?
you get
like,
some guys that actually can buy in and play, RJ Barrett, Emmanuel quickly,
Yeah, you put RJ
know,
Barrett.
but-
with Jaren Jackson Jr.,
Yeah.
Cedric Howard, like
what I'm
Exactly.
saying is, Josh, something you can sell, like actually.
I understand. Yes,
And they can't, like these like the same reason that the Dame deal took so long to happen, when it was so obvious he wanted to be gone and that the franchise was going in a different direction in terms of a rebuild. They were just like, bro, like we're gonna take a hit at the gate. That's why they took so long to do this. That they were hesitant because like
But
the
it's only
economics
gonna
in a
get
small
worse, bro, if he
market
stays
matters.
there. Like,
I agree with you.
so you can't.
You
keep-
got it. I think you should move him
you can't
yesterday.
Keep, yeah, you can't keep a guy that's not
But-
bought in and doesn't want to be there.
That's not how
It's
ownership
only
is
gonna
gonna
get worse.
do it, bro.
Then you see a James Harden or Ben Simmons or Kawhi Leonard situation where guys are sitting down and like, yo, I'm not
Right.
playing until you trade. You don't want that.
You don't want
Yeah.
that. You don't
You
want
don't want
that.
that.
It-
You
it
for sure
looks-
losing money in tickets at that point.
It looks like it's not gonna
But
be.
that
fixed.
trade works. P. It's $60 million for $61 million
Yeah.
between.
That's the
'cause
move
KCP
right there. That's the
with
move.
Ja, and then you also got to send like. Obviously, what's name's gonna want picks in return. Memphis gonna want some first round. They want some young,
I guess
some
if you
youth.
get some
They
first
want
round,
to
Still
get
got
to
Zach
this,
Edey, who
and
hasn't-
if you
I don't
can
know
get
if he's
into
played
this
much.
draft right here, if you can get to this lottery draft coming
Yeah.
up, that's a win-win for both.
Get you a boozer or somebody.
I don't know if I'm a Memphis Grizzlies fan, and they telling me like, yeah, you're Ja Morant, the guy who's brought you all this joy.
What
For
if you get the
6
number one pick in
years,
AJ?
I know, but what I'm saying is like the day the trade happens, if you're a Grizzlies fan, and it's like RJ Barrett and Emmanuel quickly, really?
With
That's what we
two
get
lottery
rid of the
picks?
franchise
I'm
for?
cool. And 2 lottery picks?
No, I believe you got to move Ja Morant for sure. I just think that's a tough one to pull a trigger on to sell to a fan
It
base.
does suck, but he's forcing. You have no.
Yeah.
What's the leverage?
Yeah.
He's forcing the issue.
He's thinking
forcing
up the
the
joint.
break.
Yo, he's got all the
forcing
leverage,
the
bro.
breakup.
You have
He's-
nothing. Your best
Yeah.
bet is to try to get as much you can back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm completely with you. But we've seen franchises be very stubborn. Just think about you were around with the Spurs with the Kawhi thing.
Yeah.
They got DeMar DeRozan for him.
Yeah, and
That
Jakob.
was it.
And they got picks. They got Jakob and DeMar. So it's me and Kawhi together, and they got
Yeah.
Jakob and DeMar, and I think they got some picks in that return.
Like, really? The guy was basically an MVP level of player.
I mean, they
You
got
know what I mean?
they got
Like-
guys in return. DeMar ain't no slouch.
I'm not
Neither was
saying
Jakob.
that.
Neither was Jakob Poeltl. Like
RJ Barrett is giving 20 a night.
there's guys that they won some games. They were still in the playoffs. So LaMarcus and they played well.
I
They
get
were.
that, but like you traded away a perennial MVP candidate. You know what I
You
mean?
don't want to be there. What else can you do? You're gonna hold them hostage? Not today's
Well,
world.
they kind of did, and then it was
You
a spite
can't- in-
trade.
in
Sending them to
2020
Canada was a spite trade. Admit that.
They're not sending him to one of the rivalry teams. Why the hell did they do that? Either way, it worked
That
out
was
for him,
spiteful.
and it worked out for the team that traded
Bob
for
said,
him.
"I know you want to go to LA.
No, I'm not, because we got to play you 4 times a year. We're not,
Canada."
yeah. What GM is smart enough to send you to a
Nah,
team
for
that's
sure.
rivalry?
It's,
Like,
it's
that's
not.
dumb.
It wasn't San Antonio's job to
I'm not. I'm
get
saying
him
where I
to
get
the
the best
destination
stuff
where
in
he
return.
liked, for sure.
So that's what Memphis needs to do.
Man,
And if you can get, what other better deal you think you can match where you get some youth and some picks from Toronto? Because Toronto they gotta have some.
yeah,
youth.
they have a decent amount of their own picks to give away. We'll see. Memphis fans, sorry, you're in a horrible position. Your team is crappy, and you're gonna let go of one of basically the best player in the history of your franchise. So
Damn.
That's crazy.
yeah,
Really, the
yeah,
history of the franchise.
yeah.
No, right now
Who
it's,
would you
it's
who would you
Zebo,
give it to?
Zebo.
Pau Gasol, Zebo,
Zebo, Pau Gasol.
Mark Gasol.
Mark.
Yeah, one of them right now.
Yeah, they had both Gasols.
You think both Gasols were better than Ja Morant?
Well, Mark was there longer. They went to Western Conference Finals.
They certainly had more success.
They had more success with that team.
Mike.
Yeah.
I mean, he's their most exciting player.
Yeah, he's the most exciting player.
I mean, yeah. None of
Potentially
those
could be
guys
their
were
best
MVP
player.
level guys. Like, nobody would look like 3 years ago, this guy was finished in the top 5 in the MVP.
Yeah.
And
Mark
now
was
he's
on
shooting 16%.
Yeah, Mike Conley, but Marc Gasol was, I feel like, in the voting. He definitely
He won like a defensive player of
and
the
he
year.
He was in All NBA first or second team, and he was, I want to
Yeah.
say, top 5 1 point. But
It's tough. Sorry, Memphis. In better news, the Nasty Boy Pistons, man. They're on a 9-game.
bro, that was a big win, bro. I don't know if you've seen that win. They beat Philly.
Yeah,
I picked
with
Philly to win that
nobody.
game, and everybody sat.
Their whole team sitting.
They sat everybody again, bro. I'm like, how do y'all feel? That's a bad loss.
They're number 1 in the East.
Are they for real?
Yes, they're 11-2, bro. They were number 1
Yes,
before that
please
But I'm
game.
just saying, are they a threat?
We need the volume.
And I thought they were actually trying to lose a game. Just to, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just sat guys like they didn't mind losing a game.
It's muted on the actual
But
page.
they sat Cade, they sat Jalen Duran.
You see them at the
I
bottom
think
of the
Beef Stew
picture.
came back.
On
But
Instagram.
Tobias sat down. Yeah, Jimmy Neutron been leading the way.
He said this team is full of a lot of
Duncan
nasty
Robinson.
dogs, and that you are definitely one of them, as shown out there today. Are you? And how many of them like you are there on this team?
We all nasty dogs, nasty boys, whatever you want to call it. That's us. A bunch of mutts. You don't want no mud in your house, do you? Nobody like mutts. We nasty boys. That's what we are. So
you guys obviously embrace it, talk about it, or anything?
we are nasty boys. That's what we are. That's what we
Emphasis
are.
on it. Yup.
Too
their
good.
name.
Standing on it.
9 wins in a row. Like you said, that win in Philly, sitting most of their biggest guys.
They are a threat. They a threat.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
think they have to
And
be.
you know how wide open the East is.
I think you
They
have
can
to
get
consider
to
them a
the.
threat.
Can they get to the conference finals?
I
Yeah,
think so.
If they get number 1 seed, they play in a playing team first
Can
round.
they beat Cleveland,
Yes.
New York?
I think they can.
New York
beat
series
those
last year
teams.
was almost. It could have been an even better series. They don't call it. They call that foul for Tim Hardaway Jr. in the corner. That might be a different series. That might be a 7-game series.
I
not
think
calling
they
that the end
can
of the game,
beat
though.
anybody
Should
in
have.
the Eastern
It
Conference.
was a foul, bro.
No,
Bro, it was
you
a
don't get
terrible-
that call in the playoffs.
No, I don't get that call in the playoffs. You get that call in the playoffs.
Nobody's getting that call. In the
Bro,
at
I've
the
seen
end of
it
the
happen.
game, you don't want to end of the game decided by free
You
throws.
don't, but we've seen it happen.
It
People got
happens.
fouled before
It
end of
does
the, end of
happen.
the
to
game
win
all
a
the time.
series.
No, it was just like it was game 3. It was a game 3
That was game 3
or game 4. Like it would have made it
could've
2-2.
shifted It would have shifted.
It would
it.
have shifted it.
Okay.
They would have won. I don't think they won a series,
The
but it would have
Knicks
made it
won
6
the
or 7.
series by a total of like 8 points.
Yeah, that
it-
series.
You know,
It was a 6-game series, right?
yeah.
It would have won 7 games. I don't think they would have won it, but it would have won 7
Yeah.
games.
And so, the question is like, can they end up with the number 1 seed in the East? I think yes.
Yeah, I think they can.
They can. They're young and they're hungry.
Because of how weak the East is, honestly.
And I think you gotta like the way Orlando has stumbled out the gates. Just lost to Houston. Again after a big win against the Knicks. The way, Cleveland has just been so up and down. I don't see how you could look at what these guys are doing and not say that they have every right to feel like they can go to the finals this year.
Damn,
I think
the
Eastern
finals.
I think Eastern Conference Finals.
Hell yeah.
I think the conference finals is
Absolutely.
their ceiling.
I don't think so. I think these guys have a
They have a real shot.
They have a
They can
identity.
get to the conference finals or they can lose in the first round.
I don't think so, man.
Like
If they're one seed?
say they get somebody like Atlanta
At
the
the eighth
first
seed?
round.
I don't think they lose.
You know what I'm
to
saying?
Nah, I still don't see it happening.
I don't think
Actually,
can
you know
get-
what? You know what, P?
You know what I'm saying?
Because going back to what the next line is about coaching.
Exactly.
And I don't know if I believe in the coaching staff that much to be able to, like, for sure say they can beat these teams.
You know what
That's
that
what I'm
is? I think
saying,
that is
though.
a fair assessment. I think JB Bickerstaff is definitely the kind of guy that gets a young team sort of off of the floor.
Yeah, but
and going.
Yeah, but
But do we think he's the highest level of NBA
I
coaches?
think he's a good coach. He just ain't really
He's a
been in
good
no
coach,
deep
but is he a
playoff runs
great
yet.
coach?
We still have yet to see he's a young coach.
Yeah,
But
I think
that's
they
what I'm
got him out
saying.
of
They can
Cleveland for that
get to the
reason.
conference final or lose the first round.
yeah, I'm with you on that.
You know what I'm saying? They not like
not
a
a
team
fan.
that
I'd
I
be
know. Like I
shocked
know the
if
Knicks
Detroit
are
lost
going to at
in the
least get
first.
to the second round. At least.
Yeah,
Like I can guarantee that.
So what was the question? Is JB is good enough to do what now?
I mean, I don't know that JB would
know.
necessarily be the reason.
Can they beat the Celtics in the first round?
Hell yeah, they could beat the Celtics.
Is he the reason what?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
They have the team to do it. They have the talent to do it.
They could beat the
I
Celtics
don't-
again,
in the first round.
It goes
They
back to the
could
coaching.
get
It goes back to the coaching.
exactly.
And I don't know. I'm not
See?
rolling with it. I'm not believing in it.
I'm not
In the
the
playoffs, that's
biggest
what it comes down
JB
to. Adjusting.
guy,
Exactly.
Same. And I played for him, so I know.
but I believe in the talent.
Exactly.
I do believe in the talent, in the way that it's distributed throughout the roster, and I just love, like I said, like that these guys have
Believe
an
in Cade.
identity.
Okay.
And yeah, and Kay Cunningham.
That's
of
basically
course.
what you're saying.
Yes,
But I believe in
100%.
the talent more so. So I think
100%.
But again, when it comes down to they get a matchup,
They get a matchup that's like looking.
and it
it's
comes
like,
down to they don't make adjustments.
down
When
the
it comes down to
stretch.
coaching. I'm not like again. I'm not that confident.
They
in
can
that
lose to
they're
Boston in the first round. If Boston gets into the play-in, and they can lose to Boston because
Detroit, I believe in you guys, man. We got some skeptics up here, but
No, I'm just saying they're a young team
said,
still.
I
they going there. They're
I'm not
trending up.
I'm not an
You're
we
not
trust
rolling.
in JB. I'm not an
Okay.
I'm not a trust.
You played with him?
I was there in Cleveland. Before they let him go.
copy.
So I've seen it.
He was there for the dark days.
Okay.
That
They were-
led to the dismissal.
They were good. They were good at the time.
Yeah, but
They had a good season. And
but
they
yeah,
had-
that's
it
the
was-
year they
he-
lost to the Knicks in
he
the
did-
4-5 match.
That's what I was there for that.
Got you.
Right.
And we
wasn't
we didn't just
supposed to lose that
lose. We got
series.
smoked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4-1.
I don't mind. Yeah, exactly. So we
Oh.
should have won at least 2 or 3.
Yeah, that was gross. Home court advantage. Yeah,
It was.
that'll
ugly.
leave a nasty taste in your mouth for
was
sure.
ugly.
Whoa.
Pause button.
That was
All right,
crazy.
man. In
Pause button right
closing,
That was
we
crazy.
thought it would be cool.
Pause button.
Jesus. What kind of show is this?
In closing,
Truth
we
after
thought
dark,
it would
bro.
be cool to rank the
No fouls
best
given, brother.
duos in the NBA. This is no fouls given,
Yeah.
guys.
That was foul right there.
No.
No fouls given. Not truth after dark.
That was a
We're
foul.
Oh man.
So best duos in NBA right now.
Best duos in the NBA right now. Wemby and Fox.
Ooh.
They're still developing, I think. Jokic and Murray, who like, especially when you get into the playoffs, like that
Yeah.
2-man game is like
Deadly.
so fucking automatic.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's so crazy.
Clockwork.
Yeah.
Well-oiled
Yeah.
machine.
It's like they have a mind meld. You know what I mean? It's like one brain working.
They know each other very well. Bro.
So well.
They've been together for fucking. Who
I
knows
love
how
what I'm seeing out of KD and Şengün in terms of their shared responsibility on offense, of like them both realizing like this team only scores when we do the work.
long. Yeah.
You know, and that like
starts
that's come
with them.
together
Yeah, it starts
really
with them.
quickly, and there's a mutual respect there that I'm really into seeing. Luka and Austin Reeves. We just gonna
They put- I mean,
leave LeGoat out of the
Because Bron been hurt. He been hurt right now. He ain't playing again.
I mean, they not a duo
can't
right
put him
now.
up
They
there.
not
he
a
ain't
duo
playing.
right now.
Not
Fair.
today.
Maxey and Embiid, by the way, have a similar dynamic that Jokic and Murray have in terms of their 2-man game. They have an incredible chemistry
Yeah.
when they're doing their DHO stuff and
Yeah, they got some good-
pick and roll, pick
Yeah.
and pop. It's really awesome to watch them work together. Julius Randle and Anthony Edwards, SGA, and I wouldn't say Chet. I would say J-Dub, but I love Chet.
Yeah.
Spider and Garland, or Spider and Evan Mobley,
Yeah.
Brunson and Cade and Jalen Duren.
Why'd you take Garland out?
No, I said you could do either one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying they're interchangeable in terms
I'm
of
just
the
asking,
duo.
man.
Like,
Bona
what's
fide
wrong with
all-star,
this
man.
kid,
It's one
This guy's
It's
crazy.
just a duo, bro. It's bona
I'm
fide.
the Garland guy on this show.
So no, don't take him out. Leave him in there.
I'm the one who in clutch we trust on this
Okay.
show, bruh. I would love. I mean, to me, man, in terms of
Brunson and Cade and Duren.
Brunson and Cade and Duren, those to you are the two best.
No. We're just finishing off the list.
Oh
that people
yeah.
didn't
That's
hear.
the two last.
So rank them. We'll give you your top 3, I guess. Give
to
you
me,
top
the
three.
number one is Murray and Jokic.
Yeah.
Because of what I've seen them do in the playoffs
and
over and
they're
over.
champions.
They're champions, and like they do this shit in the clutch.
Yeah.
You know, last 5 minutes of the game, like you know they're gonna reliably generate good offense,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's
I agree.
against the best defenses in the NBA.
Yeah, I'm taking
so,
them
like, to
number one
me,
also.
They're my number one.
Yeah.
Number two,
Man. Number 2. I'm
bro, a
taking
healthy Embiid and Maxey would probably be my number 2.
I got them at that's my 1-2.
Watching
right now.
those
Yeah.
guys work together, like I said, it's like the definition of what like a duo is. They work in tandem. It's not just like, remember how people used to complain about Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
It's like they don't play together. It's
Yeah.
like one guy's doing
My
his thing
turn,
on
your
one
turn.
side.
Yeah.
But then
Well,
they figured that out now.
Yeah, but they play the wing position, so like
Yeah.
it's not a big man,
Right.
So it's a little harder.
Whereas
to do.
these guys, Maxey and Embiid and Jokic and Murray, like they play as a tandem. Like their strengths amplify each other.
I'm looking at this list. This is so disrespectful.
no Boston guys on there. Is that why you?
No, but
Okay.
like we don't have Curry,
Who's
But who's the
Curry's-
second guy?
Jimmy.
Jimmy,
Is he
Bucket.
consistent?
Or
enough?
is it Draymond?
Yeah, like
It's Curry.
Curry and Jimmy
Jimmy
buckets is a crazy.
That's a duo,
yeah.
bro.
okay.
That's
Yeah.
a duo.
And they do work in tandem a lot in Golden State's
But again,
offense.
it's like a system because Jimmy's not always just second scorer. Sometimes Kuminga, sometimes Podziemski. Draymond is a lot of times a point forward. So Jimmy does add great value to them.
Jimmy is the guy.
Okay.
Let's not get it twisted.
Put it up
Jimmy's
there.
the guy.
put him on the Danny
but
Green
for
list.
me, for me, the second best duel, and this might be the best duel come the end of the year, will be Wemby and Fox. I'm seeing
mean,
stuff from both of them. I'm
For
like,
the sake of the league, they better pray you're
They better
wrong.
pro- they better
'Cause
pray.
honestly, they're still working out the kinks.
but they giving you the
But
production
like
they
you
give
can
you.
see the like makings of like that
Yeah.
pick and roll game.
Yeah.
You see the potential very early on. That I think they
That
played.
got the highest potential out of everybody on
I
it.
think they played
sure,
11
potential-wise.
games or something like that.
So that's your
together
top three. So
far.
your top
Yeah.
three is Jokic, Murray.
Jokic, Murray, Wemby, and Fox. And then I gotta go with I'm gonna go with like Luka and whoever you want to put with Luka.
Okay.
Yeah,
You gotta give him some
I
credit.
think
okay.
that's
Yeah.
I think that's my last one. Luka and LeBron. Luka
Okay.
and LeGoat is my last
I'm
one.
going Jokic, Murray, Joel, and Tyrese at 2. I'm gonna go.
Damn, no love for the MVP.
I'm going.
Jeez, the disrespect.
I know because I mean J Dub not here right now. J Dub not. We haven't seen J Dub.
J-Dub has
I'm going
been
Cade
and
and Durant right now.
They
But
are playing.
and I'm got
beautifully
Luka and
together.
AR right outside. I got Luka and AR right now, and Cade and Durant like at the 3 spot. Because
All right.
Cat and
But
Brunson,
Cade and
by the
Durant-
way, don't rank in for me.
Nah,
because
this year
Cat
they-
plays better every time he's
When
not
not-
on the
what-
court
what-
with
what
Brunson.
Yeah, yeah.
They need to
don't
fix
have
that.
They don't have a good
They
chemistry.
have no
there.
connection.
last year was better. This year's been kind of like.
And last
a
year
wash.
wasn't great.
Cat's like his mood swings.
Cat do his own thing, and they don't
Yeah.
really work well off
Bro,
each other.
Cat came alive against Miami.
And Randall though is solid one, but I just don't have him in my top 5.
Yeah.
KD and Sengun is nice too, but Wemby and Fox I definitely have them right outside of my top 3 because they have the most potential. I just haven't seen enough of it yet. But at 3 is definitely Cade and Durant, and then right there Luka and AR. Like those two are at 3 for me. Like they're really good.
Love it, man. A lot of good dynamic duos in the league. Anyway, guys, that's our show for today. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the notification bell. And share this thing wide to your friends, your family. It really helps us in the algorithm. Also, if
And
you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, give us a 5-star rating. Leave a review. It really goes to help us in those rankings. So we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
This has been a Playmaker production.